So Sensei Format includes a really cool little section here for a library folder. And that's basically a folder you can keep on your computer where you keep all your projects, models, textures, brushes. For most of these, such as textures, there is drag and drop functionality in Blender. When you first install Sensei Format, this area will most likely be blank because the location of that folder of your resources on your computer is going to be different for each person. So all we do to set that up is we want to bring this down here a little bit, and then we can click on this plus sign and click on this plus sign here also. And actually we can go ahead and hit the tilde key, that's the little squiggly key in the top left corner of your keyboard under the escape key, and that will maximize this window. And then you can just navigate to wherever you keep a folder of resources on your computer. Mine is located under C and Ghost Ninja, GN Resources, Blender, Library. And so that's, once I had that done, I would then hit the tilde key and close that back up and drag that up and then drag this up also, and then go ahead and go to File and save startup file, and then the next time you open up Blender you'll have access to all your cool stuff such as projects and models, which you can drag and drop right into the 3D view, which is really sweet. Okay, so if you don't have a folder like that, you can go ahead and set one up. So we could click the plus signs again here and hit our tilde key to maximize this, and then you could just go to your C hard drive, or you could create one in your documents folder, wherever you wanted to, it doesn't really matter. But you could go to C, you could click create a new directory, and you may want to call this Blender, and then in Blender you may want to create a new one and just call it library. And then in here we may make a couple new folders. Maybe we plan to keep textures in here, and perhaps we plan to keep models in here, and another one for just random utilities. So now that we have our little library created, we can hit the tilde key to get out of that, and of course close these menus up, bring this up like this, and then go to File, Save Startup File, and we've got our cool little library down here. So one other really cool thing you can do if you so choose, if you click this plus sign here, you can change the way that icons are displayed to thumbnails. And then we could drag this down and we could keep this like this. So whenever we wanted to drag projects into our scene, we just do so like that and drag the project right in there. And same goes for textures as well. When we're in this thumbnail view, we can see these however we want and drag and drop them just like that. And then if you wanted to keep it that way, you could go to File, Save Startup File. But typically I keep the thumbnails off. I like the kind of consolidated, kind of minimalist layout here.